welcome back to Knitting with Metal. As you can see, we are still in the newish truck. So lighting still an issue, but I am working on that. Either I'm going to be splicing or what have you. So let us start with saying hello to chat. And then inviting people. Yeah, so let's just invite everyone. So I'm just coming back from Kansas. You know, no place like home. I think I'm in Missouri right now. Not entirely sure. But I do know that I am technically an hour behind you guys. So that's it's 8:07 here, whereas it is 9:07 where you all are. Okay. We're just gonna be inviting inviting everyone just because I have no access to my groups. I still don't understand why I can't like invite an entire group or whatever. But in any case, if you guys can just share, it would really help out the views and hopefully make a slightly more interesting live. So we are, of course, still working on the propane cage. We've got 2 more strands to do, so that's always good. I still don't know what I'm doing after the fact, but I'll figure something out. All right. Hello. The table is much more high than my other one, so it's a little bit of a weird angle, but we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. So yeah, we have, of course, our cage. The cage is basically done. Right now we are just making the strands that let it hang. So we've got this. Let's get the propane tank. So now we are literally, we have it hanging now, but definitely adding a few more, 2 more hangers is going to make this do very well. So we got last episode we got halfway through one of the strands, so we only have 1.5 strands left. So let's get started on that then. Alright, so it looks like we're continuing with Mobius ball. So let's zoom in. There we go. Excellent. So yeah, we're doing pretty good tonight. Hopefully everyone else is doing good tonight. I'm actually on my way back. It's been a fairly long trip. Like I said, I'm coming back from Kansas, so it was right on the border. Like, I only went like 30 minutes into Kansas, but still, it's a long trip, and luckily I've got my table so I can actually get some work done. Unlike last week where I was kind of stuck not having a table, not having anything. So the Mobius ball is fairly simple for anyone new that's coming on or that's watching on YouTube. You're literally just layering the rings into each other. So you close off a ring, put another ring through it, and close that one off, so on and so forth, until you get the Mobius ball pattern. So you just keep doing that. It's a fairly simple pattern, but because it's simple, it's also very simple to screw up. You need to make sure that you consistently put it in the same way. So there should always be a definite top and definite bottom when you're working with this pattern. Even if you have to like put it down for a minute or whatever, you need to make sure that you keep tabs on which side was the upside. Or else it'll go very, very wrong. And you don't want that. want to say how was everyone's weekend, but right now no one's watching, so. How are all you in YouTube land? How's your guys' weekend? Let me know in the comments. Or week, I guess, because it is Wednesday. Thursday for YouTube land people. That's okay. But anyone who's joining in, we are making a cage for our propane tank. And we are actually almost done. I think I just need another 2 episodes after this, I'm thinking, because each episode I'm able to do about half of a strand done, so we've got 1.5 strands left, so that's good. Oop, almost lost it. So glad that it's mostly closed, or else I would have lost this one in here. Alright. Is there able to put another one in? I think I can put another one in. But yeah, so how's everyone's week doing? Mine's going alright. Just a lot of driving. I've got plans to record tonight after this live, so for my Pendragon's Twisted Metals episodes. We're going to be soldering the Evans Star. That's cool. This is a Mobius ball. So now I'm going to attach it to the end of this strand, and then we're going to go into the Byzantine pattern. So we're going to close off 6 rings. We got 4 so far. Just need 2 more. Alright, so we're going to take an open one and put 4 of the closed ones that we just made onto it, and close that off. This is the Byzantine pattern, just in case you guys didn't know. And then I'm going to put another one through the 4. And that makes this 2-2-2 pattern. 2 on top, 2 in the middle, and 2 in the bottom. And we're just going to mark the bottom with a single ring. Got to put a ring on it just to mark it. And then we're going to take the top, spread the top out so it looks kind of like wings. Let that drop down to the bottom portion. Then we're going to split the middle, which is now on top. And as you can see, the 2 that we brought down are now right here. And we're going to take an open one, put on our last two closed that we made. This is 1 with 2 on it. And then we're going to put that through the top rings. So the ones that used to be the top rings anyways, through that center area. We're going to close that off, and then we're going to take another open and put it through all the rings that this one is in. Because everything is done by 2s in this pattern. So now we got half of the Byzantine done. Now we're going to take another 2 opens and add those onto the top ring. That's why it's really important for you to indicate which one is which side is bottom. So just adding another. So now we basically do the same thing that we did down here, but up here. So again, we split the top so it looks like butterfly wings. Let those drop down, and then split open the middle. And then we add an open through the middle area, like that. Close that off. And then grab another one and close that off around that as well. And that is the Byzantine. We're going to add that onto our strand. So we're going to take this this one, This is our indicator one that we made, indicating the bottom. We're just gonna put that onto the Mobius ball, hopefully. Hello. Just gonna open that up a little bit more. There we go. That was the problem. It just wasn't open enough. Alright, so now we've got this decent amount of strand. Let me check how many on this one. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sets. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So we just need one more set, and then this strand will be done. So I need another Mobius ball and another Byzantine. And if you're just joining in now, this is about halftime. So if you're just joining in, this is of course this is knitting with metal. It's part of my YouTube channel. We do chainmail, just random chainmail things. This is what we're working on right now, is a chainmail hanging cage for my propane tank. But I also do jewelry pieces in chainmail and other just oddities, like I think one week I did a candle holder, and that was with doing chainmail and scale mail, so that was pretty fun. But we do a lot of different projects on this channel, on these episodes. But right now we just keep working on different projects, and then once we finish those projects, we start a new one. I still don't know what I'm doing after I'm done with this, but I know that I don't want to do any more Byzantine, that is for sure. So I'm going to need to figure out what other weave I want to make. Because like I said, I don't really want to continue doing the Byzantine, because we've done this for a good at least month, if not more. So I know that if I'm sick of it, you guys are definitely sick of it. But yeah, so this has been a pretty good week. Hopefully everyone's doing good. I am actually on my way home from Kansas. I think I'm in Missouri right now, though. So, and I think after I'm done here, I'm gonna be going out and grabbing something to eat, and then probably, hopefully, recording for this week's episode of Pendragon's Twisted Metals. I think that's why I keep accidentally saying each of these intros in the wrong areas, because of the metals part. Pendragon's Twisted Metals versus knitting with metal. So, whoopsie. So right now I'm just opening these up just to make them easier to go through all of these rings, and then closing it off. The Mobius ball is fairly easy. All you need to do is layer rings on top of one another. The only thing you need to make sure about is that you keep them going in the same direction. I'm actually glad that I have at least something to keep time with, just because sometimes I lose track of time and I don't know when an hour happens or half an hour now. So this is the Mobius ball. Trying to get a good picture, but it freaking it moves consistently. So we're just gonna add this to the end of our strand here. And then we're doing a Byzantine. I think that's the last one for this strand. And for tonight, most likely, once we finish it up. So again, we're going to close 6 rings. Now, if you're doing this at home, basically just make sure that all your rings are the same diameter, and this should work out fairly well, no matter the size of the ring. But obviously, if you have really thin, big diameter rings, it's gonna start looking funky. There's an actual like guide between like the circumference of each circle, and like there's like a perfect ratio type thing. I never really got the hang of it, but I really should look into that. So we've got a single. We're gonna put 4 onto. Now I tried advertising that I'm going to be doing my live like in 10 minutes, and it seems like that didn't really do much. So I'm really wondering how I can get it so that I can advertise again, because these lives I was doing a decent amount of people coming in, like 10-15 people at a time, and it would they'd be, you know, hello, they would be you know, fairly consistent with coming and going, but right now with the way I have my phone and I don't have another phone to be able to advertise for myself, it's just really it's not doesn't get out to a lot of people apparently. All right. Now we just need to add another one. So that we keep the 2s. Hello. Thank you very much. Yeah, the best thing that you guys can do for me is literally just sharing it. And unfortunately, like the reason that I like sharing it is because I get to do it right at the beginning. So, you know, gives people enough time to come on and whatnot. So, but definitely sharing it out helps immensely. And once I post it on YouTube, I'm gonna of course share it out again, but that's gonna be a little bit more controlled for me as well. Patrick, use a different word to have people share you out. Using the regular word causes Facebook to spam or filter the lives. What word? Like share? Or like you mean like they need to use like different words for each shared thing. Yeah, Facebook's a little shysty with that type of stuff. You have to do it perfectly or else. All right. So let us back out a bit there. So we're just going to attach this to the strand that we have here. Huh. Fair enough. We're just adding this onto the strand. And then we're going to be adding this strand onto the full piece, which is massive, might I add. It is a fairly hefty piece, seeing how all of these pieces are steel. All right, so we've got Mobius ball. So Mobius ball. We are going over on time a little bit, but that's all right. It's my channel. I'll go over if I want to. But yeah, we're gonna add this So I'm planning on doing every third one. So we're gonna pop this on here. Now we have 2 strands. Yeah, well, the background doesn't really help because the background is my shirt. So, especially when I'm zoomed in. So, unfortunately, that's what I've got to work with. So now we've got 2. Now all we need is 1 more, and we'll be done with this project. So I'm thinking 2 more episodes, and we'll be done with this project. Yeah. I mean, I've been I have a copper sign that I etched out and painted. The problem with trying to hang things up. First off, this isn't even my truck. So at least with that one, I've got that fabric. This is actually like a pleather plastic backing. So I have no clue how I would hang anything back here. On top of the fact of no clue how to hang anything in my other truck either. But good ideas. I'll keep them in mind, and I'll probably try to do some. But I think I was doing pretty well with my ability to advertise. But unfortunately, we are over time. We've gotten, like I said, we got 2 strands done now. We just need the 3rd strand, and like I said, that'll probably be another 2 episodes, and then we'll be switching out of this because this will be done. So I hope that you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button, and if you really liked it, hit the subscribe button and the bell, so then you get notified whenever I put out a video. I do 3 videos a week. I do my lives Monday and Wednesday, and I post them Tuesday and Thursday. And I do my Pendragon's Twisted Metals on Sunday. So I hope that I see you in the next episode, and have a wonderful evening.